What's up? Yes, fashionably late. I'm going to say as usual, but I'm not always fashionably late. Yes, Little Lavish, Wheel, Zoya, Connor, what's up? Yeah, real drippy. Velvet, Ethan, Star, hello. Yes, what did I get? Jason. The first item. Can you guess what the first item is? A hat. Star, I do remember you. Yes. How are you? Yes, the same exact one. See? Another white shirt. I did not buy any white shirts. Star, I'm happy to hear that. So yes, the same exact hat. As I try to replace this hat every like few months, because it's hard to see, but I do have like water stains on it. So a fresh cap. You know, we got to stay on brand. And another hat. But this one is Converse. Yes, hand washing it would definitely be the way to go. So everything here is brand new. So we have to adjust this one, I think. I think it fits actually perfectly. No adjusting necessary. And I really don't represent Converse as much as I would like to. It is nice. So what else do we have here? I got some multivitamins. Velvet, what's up? Ooh, what's in the Nike bag? Yes. One Jordan t-shirt, one Nike like long sleeve shirt, and a brand new pair of sneakers. Lily, my name is Benny, Benny. Velvet, they probably did not go through. The thing is, they may have went through for you, but I did not see any of them. Yes, I got sneakers. So let's... So I think you're supposed to take 2 a day. Wow, these smell nice. Or good and strong. I'm gonna take 2. They're for energy, metabolism support, immune health support, and they are gluten-free. Yo, brah, an age limit? I doubt it. But it says keep out of reach of children. So I guess there is. Well, Lily, thank you. They are good. They're mixed berry flavored. So let's keep everything in order. I probably should have tried one and then the other because they both taste the same. Yes, mixed berry. I'm trying to figure out. It kind of tastes like a blackberry. Well, shout out Alyssa. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, the shoes. I think I gotta save the shoes for last. Jeans. Mallory. Is that how you say it? So they're kind of like a baggy fit. Shoo, what up? I don't know why, but the pockets are like really close to each other. Kind of wish they were like a little further out. The Jam family, what's up? Yes, Nerds Gummy Clusters. I voted those the candy of 2025. So I've never owned jeans like this. They're like, I try not to adjust the camera too much. Whoa. But this will give you a better perspective. Ace, what up? Any kids? No. They are pretty cool. I probably should have got a... Maybe I'll go back for another pair. And we got t-shirts. Look at this shirt. Tell me that's not cool. A pet? I do not. So I'll try each shirt on and we'll see how they look. Yes. Freeze dried candy? I never have, no. Wow, perfect fit. Looking good. Am I from the UK? No. Am I from Scotland? No. I will try it. And I will try to remember your name as well, as it is Lily. So we gotta see what else we got. Yo, Liam, yes, the Fire King. What up? I am, yes. I'm from the United States. I live in New York, but I'm currently on vacation in Florida. Yo, Ashley, I do remember you, yes. It was great hanging out yesterday. Yesterday was easily one of the top 5 most successful live streams of the channel. I'm not sure why exactly, but it was. Allison! Yes, I do remember. How are you? So we got another Converse shirt. Star! Peace! Allison, good to hear. Look at this one. Does it make anyone dizzy? Cool color, right? A color that I normally wouldn't wear. It's like mustard. Yes, definitely blurry. Allison, I'm doing very well. What's my favorite holiday? I guess maybe Christmas. Yes, Addie, what's up? I'm still in Florida, yes. I will be in Florida until the 25th of February. It's kind of one of those like extended vacations. And thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from double digits. So I don't know. I probably put the best shirt on first, right? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Yes, Christmas is great because Christmas rolls over into the new year. What did I do for Valentine's? I just hung out with family. Nothing too exciting. And enjoyed great, great weather. Yo, Jakey, thank you. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Should you like? It's really up to you. Not forcing, as they do say on the internet. Well, Lily, thank you. Yes, me without a cap. I did get the beard really fixed up today. It's probably going to be the nicest it's ever looked. The second best holiday? I don't know. Maybe Halloween because of candy? Actually, you know what? Probably the 4th of July. 4th of July is really cool. Let's try on the blurry shirt. Yo, Lincoln, what up? Yes, Thanksgiving is great as well. Yo, Jakey, you could try, but there is no donations. So we're keeping the baggy look alive. Yo, Caden, what up? Yes, black jeans. I don't think I own one pair. Actually, I do own one pair of black jeans. Not into the color? Yeah. I think it may look better in person. You never know with these things. I'm not sure how it translates through the phone. Yo, Carlos, what up? Allison, thank you. I was gonna buy this same exact shirt in like a green. So now I'm thinking maybe I should have got the green, but the green was like, wasn't anything too special. How many people are watching the live? Well, the count is usually always off. Yes, which green? It was kind of like a bluish green. Mila, okay. Mila, what's up? Lincoln, all good. Nothing to be sorry about. Glad you could hang out. I think it's time to try on the others. Yeah, sometimes you got to take a risk. And wearing a color like this is a little risky. Not risque, risky. Yo, Caden, nice. So what have we tried so far? 2 hats, 2 shirts. Shout out the UK. Yo, Lincoln, peace. So in Florida, I'm not really near Disney. I'm a few hours away. But right now in Florida, it's very nice out. It's right around 70 degrees and sunny. New York is much colder, and there is snow on the ground, and it's right around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Ashley, sounds good. Some may say too much information, but sounds good. So let's see what other brands I purchased. Ooh, a cartwheel. So I attempted a cartwheel on live stream for Truth or Dare, and it was pretty terrible. I kind of cracked both my shoulders. Not in a bad way, but I cracked both of them. The Ball family, what's up? Lily, thank you. So this is the long sleeve Nike shirt. So it's like a very thin material, stretchy, but I feel like it's really gonna fit nice, like snug. That's all good. I've been called Bunny before, by accident, not on purpose. Ashley, what's up? Ooh, I didn't notice this. Cool Nike design. Right on the sleeve. It's a good question. I kind of like New York, I guess, the best. Ivana, what's up? My Nike name, Bunny? Absolutely. And thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 20. Ivana, I'm doing very well. How are you? Clean. Have I ever been to Scotland? No, I have not. How is Scotland? How's the weather? Caden, that would be great. I wonder what we can add. I am tall, but it's also the camera angle. But yes. Cold? Any snow this year? So this shirt is nice. It's kind of like a formal casual or casual formal. You cannot send pictures on a live stream, but what you can do is you can post in the community a photo. If you have been subscribed to this channel for 24 hours, you can now write on the channel. You can post a photo, a comment, repost a video. Snow? Nice. Yes, you can go to the channel, and I believe it says visit community. It's not a tab, it's like above the tabs, and then you can post them there. Yo, Luke, what up? Star, hello. Ivana, it's been a little bit, yes. How's it going? Anything new? For me, I'm just kind of relaxing on vacation. I do have to drive to Tampa tomorrow. So tomorrow's live stream may be like an earlier one, I think. I'm not really sure. And then just a heads up, I may take a break maybe Friday and Saturday, or maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm still trying to figure things out. Have I seen snow in the United States? Yes. It snowed a lot this year in New York. NFL Productions, what up? Joshua, hello. A break, yes. I'm not really sure though. The thing is, I would like to live stream every single day in Tampa, but I'm not sure if it makes much sense. I gotta see. Because I'm not sure if it makes much sense for me to live stream for like 30 minutes, as I try to live stream every day for like at least 2 hours. Ooh, a handstand? No, I definitely can't. Can you do a handstand? That is something I should try to achieve. I would love to do a handstand and or backflip in my life. NFL Productions, I did see what you welded. So what's like, what's the, like the purpose of welding that together? Is it just to practice, or does it serve a purpose? Right now it is 6:10 p.m. for me. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Well, nice. Can you do a handstand away from the wall? Oh, a coat hook. That is a good idea. That does serve a purpose. The Ball family, all good. We are 16. We are 6 likes away from 20. I am glitching, aren't I? Yes, right now it is 6:11 p.m. for me, which means that it will be getting dark in the next 5 minutes. Thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from 20. So we got to try on everything. We've tried on most everything, but we got to try on everything. Thank you for the like. So I wonder, what did you like the best so far? We got to see. I think this may have been the best. Actually, you know what? No, the best is definitely the star eating itself, right? As weird as that sounds. What is the star eating? Oh, it's not even a star. It's kind of just, the star is being eaten. Oh, the ice cream. I should get ice cream. I think I'll get ice cream maybe after this. Yes, the jeans. The jeans are definitely a W. And the hat. I do have ice cream in the freezer. Plain vanilla, plain chocolate. But I do not have... I had hot, like, banana peppers yesterday, and I mixed it with the ice cream, and it was a great combination. Bailey, what's up? The Ball family. Sounds good. Oh, yes, the less than sign. Now I understand. Yes, on the shirt. Yes, banana peppers and ice cream. It somehow really hit. It was really good. Ivana, peace. Jolly Ranchers? Absolutely. I haven't had Jolly Ranchers, though, in like a really, really long time. But yes, I do like them. No, we did not break the 11K hearts last live stream. Even though we had over 1,000 views, we did not have that many floating emojis. A little over 3,000. Yo, Joshua, peace. We are 4 likes away from 20. I do not eat chicken as I follow a pescatarian diet. So I haven't eaten chicken, pork, beef, or turkey in a really long time. So since I'm like half indoor, half outdoor, a lot of things from the outdoor are kind of making their way onto the microphone. So that's why you can hear dogs and things like that. Leanne, hello. And thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 20. What is a pescatarian? A pescatarian is a diet that is identical to a vegetarian, but you do eat fish and eggs, as some vegetarians choose not to eat fish or eggs. All right, so this is the last shirt that I purchased. Plain gray tee with the Air Jordan symbol. Yes, the trolls are always early to the party. Kinda. Yes, the WDK logo. Almost. If you kind of just take this away and kind of turn it like this way a little bit. Only fish and eggs? I think so. And thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 20. I do remember, yes, Papa Learns Guitar. What's up? Do I go to the gym? Yes, but I've not gone to the gym in about 3 months because I'm pretty sure I broke my finger. And it's getting much, much better. Except I need like probably another month as it's healing on its own. What's going to happen in 20 likes? I don't know. Maybe I can do something cool. Lily, you're welcome. Yeah, it's still swollen a little bit. The thing is, I don't know if I ever showed you the photo of my finger. It was like blown up. It was like so fat and so black and blue. It was ridiculous. The Bull family sounds good. It's a very simple shirt, but definitely made with a great material. Ashley, that's very nice. Yes, the shoes. Can anyone guess what shoes I bought? They are Nikes, but what shoes did I get? How long have I been a YouTuber? I don't know. I haven't been called a YouTuber until recently, but I've been on YouTube for 4 years. Caden, you're absolutely right. And Little Lavish, you are right. Wow, you guys guessed it. Ding, 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 ding. Correct. The thing is, I would normally get the mids, but I got the low tops. Yo, Matthew, I do remember, yes. How are you? They are not blue. They are all white, white on white. My favorites are the blue and the whites, but I just got the white. Sandra, hello. I know, that is the most popular shoe. It's always been around. Air Max 90s? Nice. I don't think I've ever owned an actual pair of Air Maxes. And here they are. Well, thank you, Sandra. Brand new hat, tag still on there. Try on haul almost complete. Caden, I could announce something, yes. And we are 1 like away from 20. And if anyone would like to write something nice and short and appropriate, you will be awarded the pin. Thank you for the like. 20 likes. We are 20% to triple digit likes. We were so close yesterday, as I believe we got up to 89 likes. Amanda, hello. Yes, quadruple digits. That's a good one. I wonder what will happen first. Will we get 1,000 likes or 1,000 people in the chat? It's got to be 1,000 likes, right? Ooh, 1,000 people? If it's 1,000 people before 1,000 likes, then we know we're doing something right. Make art for the Benny soundboards background? I wonder what that art could be, though. Yo, Lobster, what up? Amanda, thank you. You're the Ball family. Which movie are you going to watch? So what I'll do is I'll put the shoes on. We could check them out, and then I'll grab the ice cream. So, Caden, I can ask, but we can't guarantee anyone that is going to listen. But yes, if anyone would like to create any sort of fan art that involves WDK, I will use it as a future thumbnail and the background of the soundboard. The thing is, not too many people know about the soundboard, so we kind of have to make it more available to everyone. Amanda, thank you. So let's see. Shoe reveal. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Crispy. Has anyone owned a pair of these before? So fresh and so clean, clean. Jeremy, what up? Oh, the black ones? The black ones are nice too. See, in the black ones, you can't tell, like, you can't really see the creases as much. Not a singer, a writer. Nice. I can relate to that. Ooh, nothing better than a brand new pair of shoes. You know what? There probably are things better, but these are great. I may wear them for the rest of the live stream just to break them in a little bit. Ball family, peace. Yes, PE class. They definitely are great for those, as well as just walking around. Amanda, thank you. That was lots of fun. So now I think we're going to get, I guess, the ice cream. And this should be much better. There we go. Should be much better lighting here. Amanda, thank you. They are comfortable, yes. Austin, what's up? It has been a minute. I'm pretty sure I remember you. We are 8 likes away from 30. Zoya, what do you mean? Oh, the table? Yes, the table and chairs are completely dry, but I did not paint the second coat, as the first coat made my knees feel like they were going to explode. Who chose the color? It was kind of like me and my parents. They were just like, yeah, go with black. But I chose it to be semi-gloss. So let me return with the ice cream. You know what? I walked past the Skechers store, but I did not walk in there. And I've never owned a pair of Skechers. Would you recommend them? Yes, they do go well with the tiles. The thing is, I guess this table is meant to be out here. I kind of thought it would be like somewhere else, but I guess it is meant to be out here. You recommend the Skechers? Well, I'll definitely have to look into it then. Baby doll, what up? I will be in West Palm Beach until tomorrow, and then I will be driving to Tampa to come back to West Palm Beach on Sunday, and then leaving West Palm Beach next Wednesday to go to New York. Yep. This is the try on haul live stream, so whoever arrives late, I still kind of have to show off what I got. So I probably should be wearing this, right? But if I'm going to eat ice cream, I really don't want the ice cream dripping on the shirt. Yes, wearing the tags, especially on the sneakers, right? I think that was a thing. Lily, I do remember you, yes. How are you? And thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 30. Lily, what's up? Yes, we have to like legitimately play bingo one day. 8 days? I think you're right, yes. Because that would be... It's almost like 7.5 days. Lily, thank you. I'm doing very well. I'm glad you're doing good as well. How do we even play it? It's actually a great question. Well, thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 30. Yeah. The return. What up? Yo, Jordan. Not always the ice cream, but kinda. Yes, yesterday I was called Adam Sandler more than ever. Favorite flavor is cookies and cream. And yes, how can we play bingo? It probably would be a little too difficult. You would probably have to clip every time someone actually said the bingo square, and then cover the bingo square and then take a photo of it. It would be a lot of work. Amanda, absolutely. What would be considered Central Florida, as I'm going to be driving from West Palm Beach to Tampa? Oh, Felix from Stray Kids? That happened a lot yesterday as well. There's an ad every couple of minutes? Well, I did not do that myself, so that's got to be a YouTube thing. But that means the channel probably is growing if there are ads. That's not a bad idea. Sophie, hello. Oh, you meant on the movie? You got me then. So where are you watching the movie? What streaming service? Looks like you're getting famous. I wonder what the literal definition of famous is. Oh, the Roku channel? So it's not literally a goofy movie, it's a goofy movie? I used to love a goofy movie. That was one of my favorites. So I didn't like the sequel. The sequel is an extremely goofy movie, right? That one I really didn't like. But the original Goofy movie I absolutely loved. And thank you for the like. 24 likes, my favorite number. Wheels, yes, the Benny quotes were great. The part 2, I'm trying to think if I can critique it in any way. I don't know. I don't really have any critique yet. Yes, the soundboard was hilarious, and that was all GSO Nemesis's idea. Do not curse, even in baby talk. Well, Jordan, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I did see that. They weren't so bad, but their profile picture was really bad. How inappropriate? Very inappropriate. And thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from 30. Corgi, what up? How's my meal? My meal is great. Vanilla and chocolate ice cream mixed. Okay, I got you. That's a throwback, yes. I'm not sure if I'm getting famous as much as I'm getting noticed. I think it's a little different. Famous would be like if I was shopping today and someone ran up to me and wanted to ask to take a photo with me. I think that's famous. Bailey, what up? Yes, there will be a day where I'm walking around the streets and someone will say, "Aren't you Benny?" And I'll be like, I think I am. Heaven, hello. Yo, Heaven, nice. Fresh cut. I got a fresh shave today. So everything is lined up pretty perfectly. Thank you for the like. Yes. Ooh, imagine me on reality TV shows? That would be great. So yes, Len is great, but Len posted a photo of her baby niece on the community, and I'm not sure if anyone should be posting photos of their family members. Because as I've said before, the internet is the wild, wild west. And now there's somebody walking around with Len's niece's photo in their photo gallery. I don't know. There's a lot of weirdos on the internet. So you really got to protect yourself. Yes, on The Bachelor, that would be funny. So it's not really up to me as much as it's really up to everyone here. If you would like to see me on any sort of reality show, you kind of have to put the effort forward and maybe contact people, blow up the channel, like and share. Or maybe I can create my own television show. Megan, I knew a Megan. She spelled her name M-E-A though, which is kind of odd, right? M-E-A-G-A-N. Getting on a late show? Oh, I would love that. Like a Jimmy Fallon? Or hosting a late show? I don't know if I could host a late show, but that would be great, yes. But I don't think we're as popular to be on a late show. I'd probably have to be on the Late Late Show. Ashley, what does that trend mean? If you can say I can do it, then I can do it, yes. So the early morning show, I don't know, those are reserved for like super celebrities. So we got to start on the Late Late Show and then move our way up to the Late Show. and then move our way up to the morning show. Mando, what up? So people getting injured when they fall? Wow, I was really, really close to dropping ice cream on my brand new sneakers. Gotta be careful. I know. I don't know how I always forget napkins when I'm eating a meal. The N1 mixtape tour? I think they stopped that. The thing is, as good as I am at basketball, I'm not nearly as good as people, 10 years younger than me. Is it? I was about to shout out Gain. What's up, Gain? Claire, what's up? Will I be going live later? Not really, because this is later for me. I can stay live for another hour, but I won't be going live later. When will I get off live? I don't know. I don't know. It's usually up to the chat. And if you're in the chat, you're part of the crew. Welcome. So sometimes there won't be anyone hanging out. It'll be 0 people in the chat. So then I'm like, okay, I think it's time to end it. But as long as there's like 1 or 2 or 10 people hanging out, I usually will always stay on. It's difficult to end the live stream when there's like more than 10 people hanging out. Well, Jordan, sounds good. Do what you got to do, and I will definitely be on for another hour. As for me, an hour still only will be 8 o'clock at night. Yes, I'll end the live stream, and then I say 10 minutes, but then it's like 100 years later. That was a good one. Yep. I can't believe I didn't. I guess it's not too late, but I could always do the parents live stream another time. The thing is, I know how it's going to go. I will have my parents like next to me, whether they're here or one on the side or whatever. And they're not going to be able to see or read any of the chat. And they're just going to be like confused what is going on. And I don't know if I can get them to sit here for more than like 10 minutes. Yes, Nick. The thing is, I always got to give credit to the trolls, as they always put in the work. Trolls always seem to really, I don't know, they're just always there, in a sense. I do remember, yes, Lily, what's up? That would be a sick Q&A. I would have to read everything, though, and they would have to, like, awkwardly answer them. We are 5 likes away from 30. Yes, my mom doesn't speak much English. I always found that curious, right? She was born in Italy, moved to the United States at right around the age of 20, has been in the United States for like over 50 years and doesn't really speak English. It just proves that like where you are born are your roots. So yesterday we had very like soupy ice cream, and we're getting close to that. Ashley, what language does your dad speak? Or what is their first language? That's very true, yes. When you are young, your brain really hasn't learned much. So anything that you learn when you're young, you can pick up very quickly. That's why they say if you want to learn an instrument like piano, you definitely want to learn at a very young age, as it just gets more difficult the older you get. My mom doesn't really curse much. I mean, she will, but she doesn't really. Or my dad. They just get like really frustrated easily, like really upset. Like they get upset over nothing. Lucas, thank you. Yo, Aaron, what's up? You got bullied? Well, that's not nice. No one deserves to be bullied. I used to get bullied too at a young age, as I was always kind of like, I was always like bigger than the older kids, but more shy than everyone else. So people used to just pick on me because I was kind of like the bigger target. The thing is, you cannot run away from bullies because then they'll always like live on. So if you can confront them, unfortunately, even if it results in being physical, at least eventually it'll come to an end. Yo, Aaron, sounds good. You never want to fight anybody or have anyone have an excuse to fight you. But if it could just put an end to it all, it's almost better off doing that than running away. What you say? So you did the Hey Arnold, right? He like acted more crazy than everyone else, so everyone was like, "Whoa, he's way too crazy. Leave him alone." Sophia, hello. Well, Lily, I'm sorry to hear that. You do not deserve that. Zoya, peace. Have a great night. I am like a Hey Arnold character, but I'm kind of just like a TV character in general. But remember Hey Arnold, Oscar? You keep the money. That was probably the best episode. What'd you say, Oscar? I said, you keep the money. Yes, a bully will have to bring you down just to bring themselves up. Every bully has an insecurity. And I'm not sure why, but the top ranked fan, like it's like extended. Like the graphic, the purple graphic, kind of goes from the top to the bottom. Yeah, Oscar's life is pretty sad. What about Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith was a cool character. Oscar is a character from the television cartoon show Hey Arnold. Sophia, I do remember you, yes. I believe I shouted you out as Sophia the goat. Remember Lexi from yesterday? Her shoutouts were hilarious. They were full sentences. And they were like, they kept on coming every like few minutes. He does find his parents? Is there more than one Hey Arnold movie, or is there just one? Yes, is it Helga? So I used to like the show Doug more than Hey Arnold, but Doug became Disney's Doug, and they ruined it, like really bad. And Young Sheldon? I've not yet seen Young Sheldon, but I think I've seen almost every episode of The Big Bang Theory. Yes, shout out McDonald's. His mom's an egg? That's funny. Yes, the ice cream machine. Is it actually always broken, or is that just an excuse for them not to make ice cream? Yo, Bryce, what up? Yeah, shout out Burger King. You rule. What did I do at the age of 8? Definitely played lots of like baseball. And the thing is, when I was younger, hanging out on the block was a big deal. So at the age of 8, I was hanging out on the block playing tag. The thing is, in my neighborhood, you couldn't have anything. You couldn't have anything nice. If you had a nice bike, or even if it wasn't nice, if you had a bike, it would get stolen. If you had a toy, it would get stolen. If you had a basketball hoop, it would get stolen. If you had Pokemon cards, it would get stolen. If you had nice shoes, it would get stolen. Everything would get stolen. So we used to have to play tag, because tag doesn't really involve anything. Have I made my numbers yet? What do you mean? Am I? No. Nice hair probably gets stolen as well. And thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from 30. Rachel, thank you. That means more to me than you'll ever realize. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. As we are 3 likes away from 30. Happy right now, I guess. But I get what you're saying. By literal definition, I don't think so. My birthday is Pi Day, March 14th. I mean, it does equal happy, but it's more of a joke than anything else. Amanda, thank you. We are less than 1 month away. I'm dirty-minded? Well, you gotta thank the internet for that. Not that old, but kinda. Every day is funny? The thing is, if we're not laughing, we're crying. So it's either we laugh or we cry. So I'm choosing to laugh until I have to cry. Yes, we can always do a Q&A type live stream. Yes, when I do speak to my mom and dad, especially over the phone, I typically end every phone call by saying, I love you. But yeah, it probably was my mom recently, probably yesterday. Because we are sharing the same house right now. So, when you tell someone, like, good night, I love you, basically that. Other than family, uh, I'm wondering, it may be a coworker, but it probably was someone on live stream. Yes, there's a viewer, Nyla, always calls me Big Bro and always says, I love you, Big Bro. And then I usually say it back, but it's just kind of weird saying I love you to a screen. Well, sometimes coworkers are closer than family. And yes, do not curse even an abbreviation. You can curse, but do not type and send it in the chat. It's all good. But yes, no one should be being mean. Because what's really the point of being mean? Where will that get you? Absolutely nowhere. We are 3 likes away from 30. So what can we do to really end all this meanness? So try on haul, check. Ice cream, check. What box did we not check off? Or what box can we check off? So I really think it's up to me to decide. I wish I had a marker. Then we could write on this, right? Could make like a name tag. Yo, Aaron, you can tell a joke, yes. Can everyone tell me their best joke? Who can make me laugh? Who is it? Salsa who? Does anyone have trouble sleeping at night? I'm pretty good at hypnosis. Follow the tape. You are getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Salsa chips? If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty? Ooh. I think the soap would be dirty. The thing is, the floor is bigger than the soap. So the entire floor wouldn't be clean. The soap would get dirty. What would happen if the whole world jumped in the ocean at the same time? Nothing would happen because the ocean is way bigger than the whole world. If you have never heard this before, this may seem not true, but there is the same amount of water on Earth now as there has ever been. And there will always be the same amount of water on Earth. Yo, Bronco, what up? Yes, a round pizza come in a square box. I love those. There's so many of those. Like, why do we park in a driveway and we drive on a parkway? New movie? Tales from '85? I have not heard that. Yo, Bronco, thank you. I think that may be a new catchphrase of mine. It means more to me than you will ever realize. Is it Vloxify? What up? I guess there's land underneath the water, but at the same time, like what's down there? Atlantis? An amazing voice? Well, thank you. I think it has to do with the microphone. As I'm sure my voice doesn't sound like this off of the microphone. Yo, Heaven, what up? Aaron, what up? I may have to issue. I would like to issue like some sort of challenge. I don't know, maybe people could make edits of me, and then I can rank which ones I like the best. Yo, Bronco, your edit was top tier. I don't want to say yours was the best, but yours probably was the best because it definitely had to have been a lot of work put into it. I had no idea how to even do that. You kind of have to get creative. You would have to maybe like screen record one of my shorts and then put a lot of filters around it. Yo, Aaron, all good. No need to be sorry. Peace. No, that's fine. A wife? No. That's how people do it. I don't know how people do it, as I don't really have any editing softwares. So I'm not sure. But yes, the effects. Amanda, thank you. Enjoy Central Florida. Peace. We are 3 likes away from 30. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. And thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 30. Thank you for the like. We are 1 like away from 30. Catch you later. In Jesus? Absolutely. There was one live stream where we got all the way up to about 60 likes, and then somebody was disliking. I don't know, making like multiple accounts disliking the stream. And we went all the way from 60 to 12. It was pretty impressive. Yo, Bronco, thank you. I like the floating emojis. They look cool on the screen. Our all-time record is 11,000. I got to think of something we can do. I don't want to do the second coat on the table and chairs. That'd be a little too much work. I'm trying to relax tonight. And I kind of want to stay away from food. Mom and Dad, they were here, but they're hanging out at a place called the Clubhouse, where they're just going to be playing cards and hanging out with friends. Favorite school subject? It used to be math, until math got too difficult for me to understand. So maybe social studies? I could like walk around the apartment a little bit. I thought this tag was a fly. I guess I could just move around a little bit. So this is the outdoor area, which is really cool. And then this is the sliding door bedroom. And that's my bedroom for Florida. Sophia, peace. We got closets. What's really cool is there's a bathroom here. And then there's a bathroom here. So there's a bathroom next to a bathroom, but one has a shower, one doesn't. Yes, the sliding door is nice. Got a nice TV on the wall. 2 couches. Kitchen table. Kitchen. And that's basically the whole apartment. Should we maybe go outside? A little bit of a nature walk? Really break in the sneakers? Yes, the chandelier. Something about my family and chandeliers. They love chandeliers. I don't know if chandeliers are like European or not. Jason, what up? Yes, I will go outside. Why not? We have more than 60% of phone battery. Yo, brah. So maybe we'll go mobile. Are you afraid of the dark? Because I am. Let's get out of here. I just got to make sure I have the house key. And I do. What time do I go to bed? On vacation, right around midnight. So I could show off the outdoor area. These are all apartments here. And then the stairs. Ooh. Can I still dunk? No. Not this moment. I mean, I can, but it takes practice. So I think if I dedicated maybe a good 3 months, I probably could again. So yes, palm trees. It's beautiful. Ooh. Yo, Quinn, what up? We're back. All right. So yes, we did crash, but it seems like I figured out how to fix every crash live stream. Do I remember you? Yes. How are you? Yo, Orange, what up? Yes, Italiano. Yes, I'm going to stay away from like the swamp areas, as we will encounter snakes and alligators and iguanas. We are 1 like away from 30. Well, that's a great question. I don't know who inspired me to live stream. The thing is, I don't consider myself a live streamer. I consider myself a YouTuber that live streams. It's a little different. Well, the guy who did the 720 dunk inspired the name of the channel. But there is a live streamer by the name of Cosmic, who was named Cosmic12. He kind of inspired me to live stream. Cosmic, Andrew G, Darbian. Those are Super Mario Brothers live streamers. Yo, Caden, what up? Two questions? Absolutely. You're Italian? Well, I'm Sicilian, 100%. All right, see, this is what we're talking about, lighting. There's nothing better than lighting. Lighting makes everything better. Yes, my favorite topping on a pizza is mushrooms. And my favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream. Yes, absolutely. Wheels is on point. Yes, nothing better than some good lighting. As good lighting can correct lots of minor issues. Florida, yes. And this is the pool area, as there's many pool areas. I didn't even think about that. I could turn on the phone flashlight while live streaming? I guess I could. We're about to hit some good lighting again. Look at the sky. I think we're good. See, we're old school live streaming when you walk around like this. Now this is old school. This is how people used to live stream in like 2015. Because they'd be at the store, you know, at a deli counter, be like, yeah, I'll take a bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah, I'll take those Skittles. And yep, here, keep the change, all right? Tying shoes. What do you like about the Xbox 360 so much? I guess it's just Xbox, but way better, right? Like the original? I wish I knew like viral dances. I would just put my phone down and do one, but I've yet to post one single dance video on my channel. As dance videos are, I do like them. I don't even know how to really do the gritty. Never attempted it. Whenever I think of the gritty, I think of like Ja Morant. Wow, look at this tree. Have you ever seen a tree shaped that way? Like it's slanted and then it goes straight up. Kind of curve on that tree. Oh, this might be a better view. Yo, J-Dot, what up? Eva, it is 7:46 p.m. for me. It looks even cooler on this side. See? It's almost like a car like crashed into it or something. But then it goes real straight up. Yo, Scarlett, what up? Thank you for the likes. We are 8 likes away from 40. Yes, the leaning tree of Florida. So we kind of have baby palm trees. See? And then we got big palm trees. Haley, what's up? Well, thank you. It is pretty nice. This whole area is nice. This is an entire gated community. All of it. It goes for miles and miles. Should we get lost in the shadows? I think so. New shoes. Yo, Jordan, what up? Well, welcome. We took the live stream outdoors, as all that ice cream really made me feel like walking. Yes, it's pretty obvious, right? Look at this tree. We're looking at trees right now. Yo, Bronco, is that true? Yes? You've never seen a live stream in New York? Well, they're kind of similar, but it's in a completely different house with different backgrounds, and it is different. Yes, the tree be glitching. So I don't want to break that off, but it almost makes me want to break that off. Do I go outside in New York in the summer? So I've actually never live streamed in the summertime, as I've only been taking live streaming seriously for the last like 4 months. So I wonder how far I'm going to take live streaming. Like, will I be live streaming in another year or so? I would think so. I am not in New York, but I live in New York. I'm on vacation in the state of Florida. So currently in Florida, but I will be flying back to New York on the 25th of this month. I could be the new Kai Cenat. That would be great. I wonder, I guess it doesn't get much better than that, right? Like, who would be better? The thing is, for me to be Kai Cenat, I would need to have fire guests, like guest. So I don't know who would my guest be. To tell you the truth, I kind of stole, like I didn't steal, but I kind of stole the idea of iShowSpeed. Remember live streaming like years and years ago? It was iShowSpeed and Aiden Ross and a few others. They would just sit in a room staring at the chat like this. Like they would just stare at the chat. And like that's all they did. They didn't do anything else. So I was like, you know what? Let me steal that idea. I'm going to sit here. I'm just going to stare at the chat. And that's kind of what I stole. I stole their idea from that. Yeah, it was like, it wasn't Kai though, but it was iShowSpeed, Aiden Ross, and like 4 others. And they would just sit in a chair, just like staring at the chat like this. And then they would like react to it. And I was like, yo, that is a good idea. Let me do that. My mom and dad, I just don't know if I want to put my parents on the internet. But my parents are on Facebook. So if they choose to be on Facebook, I guess they wouldn't mind to be on live stream, right? Yo, zombies, what up? Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 40. How's my day been? My day's been great. I'm on vacation. Does my dad look like Adam Sandler? I don't think so. I kind of wonder who my dad does look like celebrity-wise. It's a good question. The thing is, my parents are they're much older parents, so they kind of look like grandparents because they are grandparents. So you may think my parents are my grandparents, but they're not. I do not have Instagram or anything else. Yo, Zayden, what up? Yendi, hello. Yo, Scarlett, sounds good. Make some baskets. Nice, Zayden. I'm doing good. Still on vacation in Florida. And I did a try-on haul earlier. So I got new shirts, new hats. I got brand new sneakers. Straight out of the box. Yes, I'm driving to Tampa Bay tomorrow. So right now I'm in West Palm Beach, but I'm flying to Tampa Bay tomorrow. Raymond James Stadium? I'm not sure where that is. Is that in Tampa or West Palm Beach? It is beautiful, but you gotta be careful because there are alligators and snakes in the area. The Buccaneer Stadium, I may be close to there, but I'm not sure exactly. Because where I am is Tampa, but it's like technically Clearwater. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be right near the stadium or not. But where I am gonna go is George Steinbrenner Field, or George Steinbrenner Stadium, for a Yankee preseason game. I've never been to a preseason game before. You couldn't resist? You would jump right in? Look at this tree. These are cool. Wow. It like tangles itself up on the side. Yes, lots of alligators and snakes. And I'm surprised how many iguanas. Lots of iguanas. Yo, Scarlet, peace. Well, you're more brave than me, because I would never jump in. The Cowboys? No, this is a Converse. The thing is, I don't really like football. I will watch it, but I live in the state of New York, so my team is the Jets. There's so many beautiful trees. That one is really nice. Look at that tree. Yep, New York is pretty during the winter, especially with snow. It just gets annoying with the traffic. As New Yorker, there's traffic day and night on the roads. I do. Yes, the New York Knicks are my favorite team. How many inches? It's been a lot. I think we had 14 inches in 2 days, about 4 weeks ago. Yes, I like the questions. The favorite other team? I don't know. I like the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. So the thing is, I like the Phoenix Suns when they had Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Barbosa, Boris Diaw. But probably the Lakers, the Lake Show. Well, it sounds like you just missed the snow. D-Book is not overrated, but I don't know. He came very close to winning a championship against the Bucks. So he has played in the finals, which is pretty impressive. But he has no season MVP. I think he has at least one gold medal, right, in the Olympics. So he's not overrated. He's probably like undervalued, I guess, or underappreciated. The thing is, to make the NBA Hall of Fame, it's the easiest Hall of Fame to make because it's not the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, it's just the Basketball Hall of Fame. So it's everything basically from your birth until you stop playing basketball. Should you ask your crush out? The thing is, you always have to be prepared. You always have to be prepared for rejection. So as long as you're prepared for rejection, you should ask them out, yes. I would love to go to Kai Cenat's place, but I think he quit live streaming. But if I could get to the AMP house, that would be great. You know, Duke Dennis, Agent, Phantom, Kai. I think there's a few others. If people say he likes you back, then you should ask. But at the same time, he should ask you. But you kind of have to maybe force the issue. I'm not sure what forcing the issue would be. Maybe like hints, you know? Ooh, are we back? The live stream does seem to be crashing a lot. All right. Thank you for letting me know. I'm really proud, though. I was able to fix 2 crashes today, which means it seems like we may never crash ever again. Yeah, I shouldn't be jinxing it, right? As I am superstitious, so... whatever. Because what made me hesitate on the all-nighter live stream so much is if it crashed, then I don't want, like, too many breaks in between. Because it is really annoying when you have, like, a 5-minute live stream, and then it crashes, and then it crashes again and again. The Greenwood Boys, what up? Yes, 12 hours would be great. I would have to figure out something to do, though. Like, I would need at least 2 guests, I would believe. And then some sort of, like, activity. Yo, Jordan, you did? That is amazing. Thank you. That is a funny idea, yes. Changing the shirt. And I could do that, like, instantaneously, as I can go off camera, like, that quickly. Amanda, hello. Ooh, good lighting. Nothing better than some good lighting. Well, Jordan, thank you. And if they do respond, and if anything was to ever happen, it would be all because of you. So thank you. How am I doing today? I'm doing great. I'm on vacation, which means I don't really have to wake up tomorrow with an alarm clock. Ooh, a fit check? So I have all my new clothes stashed away. But I could do a fit check right now quickly of what I'm wearing. Yo, Jordan, I will remember, yes. I need better lighting, though. But yeah, white under tee Hanes, Nike basketball shorts, and Nike Air Force One lows. Yo, Jason, I've not seen your comments. So maybe it hasn't been working. Scandalous is a good word. Or is it a good word? I don't know the exact definition. freaky? In a good way though, right? I guess it all depends. Yeah, it's very funny. I kind of wish I got some good lighting to post up on. Post up at. Do you guys know each other? The thing is, if you have to ask the question, then you already know the answer. By you saying you don't know what to do, sounds like you know what you would want to do. Not what you should do, but what you want to do. So yeah, it sounds pretty simple, but it sounds like you already know what you want to do, but you want my confirmation to say yes. Like, you know what you want to do, but you want to hear me say, yes, you should. Yes, he should ask you. I'm just not sure what you can do besides maybe a letter of some sort. Just letting him know how you feel, and then see how he responds to such letter. Well, if you're talking about that right now, it sounds like we may be on the right path, as we're kind of thinking the same way. Isaiah, what's up? We are 5 likes away from 40. Amanda, I'm sorry to hear that. That is not easy to deal with. And thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from 40. Amanda, it is not okay. We are very sorry. I'm happy that you are okay with it, but that's very painful. We're sorry. Yandi, I'm sorry to hear that. It never gets easy. It gets easier, but it never gets easy. Jordan, today? Well, I'm sorry. Yes, rest in peace. Rest in peace to all the legends who have passed, who have made such an impression on our lives that we'll never forget them. What you say? Yes, we're taking the live stream IRL. As I'm trying to read street signs. You're at the Olive Garden? How are the breadsticks? As good as ever? All right, nice. Yes, you must be careful on the internet. Runner 4K. I wonder if Runner 4K was a real person or that was a double agent. I'm still a little confused. Yes, my absolutely best advice that I could ever give anybody. This is my best advice. Never, ever believe anything that you see or read on the internet. Whatever you see and whatever you read is not true. It could be true. it probably is true, but you can't believe it's true. Yes, don't even believe me. I'm telling you. Yes, so a lot of people will use like Chat GPT, and they'll think Chat GPT is like gospel, like it's the truth, but it's not. Yes, I use the best filters money can buy. Do I like One Direction? I kind of do, but I can't name any of their songs. So I kind of have to check this out. I saw a tree, and it seemed like there was a rose on it, so I got to see. Nah, there's no way. And I don't want to touch grass with my new shoes, so I gotta keep it moving. Can't get grass stains on my new shoes the first day, right? Yes, Ball family. I once said I farted on live stream just to say it, and Ball family made a edit out of it. Ball family is probably watching this on television right now, not commenting, laughing very hard. It would make good for the soundboard because I hesitated. So I didn't say I farted, I said I farted. Oh, back to the lighting. Good lighting. Nothing better than good lighting. Wow. Can you get better lighting than this? I'm not in the hood. I was born in the hood, raised in the hood, and I'm trying to stay out of the hood. an edit of me, everyone has my full permission to make an edit of me, yes. Are my parents rich? No. We don't like own a boat or anything. Yes, if you would like to make an edit and tag them, that would be great. Like, what would you be able to do if you were rich? Like, would you be able to just, I don't know. Like, buy a car in cash? I think that's rich, right? Buy a car in cash. Oh, Ray. Yes, can't forget Ray. Ray is a cool dude. Well, now you're just describing Mike Tyson's life. Amanda, hello. Len, hello. Yo, Star, what up? I'm doing great. How are you? So we started the live stream by, I called it a try-on haul, as I went shopping today. So I got new clothes. I'm not wearing the new clothes, but I am wearing the new sneakers. So we got brand new sneakers out of the box. So I'm just walking around kind of breaking them in now. Len, I'm happy to hear. And thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 40. I did not buy a new white tee, but I did buy an identical hat to the hat that I wear every day. So that was pretty funny. Everyone was like jaw dropped. Same hat? Hello. Yes, I usually always wear a hat as I'm growing out my hair. So it's kind of like really long right now. See? Yo, what you say? You really do work 7 days a week, don't you? The emo Jimmy Butler. That's a good one. Yeah, what is with Jimmy Butler and trying to be a troll? Cheesecake? Nice. Cherry, strawberry, chocolate, just regular. What flavor? Scarlet, hello. Chocolate? Nice. I think strawberry is my favorite. Well, strawberry is my favorite. Yes, well, 36 degrees is definitely much of a change than probably like the 10 degrees, right? Ooh, some good lighting. I really like good lighting. So my advice to the crush letter is do not fill up the entire page with writing. Kind of pretend like you were gonna write a text message. So kind of keep it like kind of short and just straight to the point. And I'm not sure what other advice I can give. What I would do is I would probably just straight up say, would you like to do something sometime? That's all you got to really say. All right. So it's getting very dark. And I'm kind of like running out of real estate to walk. So I think it's time to end the live stream in 10 minutes. Enchanted? I'm gonna have to look that one up. I think I've heard of it. Should we pick a flower? Jacket? No. It's way too nice out. So I think that one's ready to be picked. This one, not so much. This one, kinda. But it seems like that one was the best one. Ooh, maybe that one. Yo, Lincoln, what up? So it's either this one, or I think this one. This one's a pretty good one. It's a little too, like, overdeveloped, though. Or that one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I want to touch any of these, only because what if I somehow get poison ivy? I doubt I will. 2? I should grab 2, right? I also don't want to destroy the plant. How about we just kind of, we call it ours? It probably is poisonous. That's why we're staying away. But that was nice to look at, and we'll call it ours. Yandi is not chickening out. Chickening out. So before I get off live stream, Just to give you guys a heads up, tomorrow I will be live streaming. I just don't know where or when, as I am road tripping. I will be taking a road trip from West Palm Beach to Tampa. I will be driving myself. It will be more than 3 hours to get there. So I may have to live stream as soon as I get there for just a little bit. And then I will try to live stream on Thursday morning at the Airbnb. We're supposed to have this like big mansion Airbnb. It's supposed to be like glorious. It's supposed to be really nice. So I kind of want to show that off. And then I may take a break Friday and Saturday. I got to see how things go. So just a heads up, I may not live stream this weekend. I will be tired, but I'm always tired. Yes, you gotta tell all the TV companies or TV whatever executives to get me on their reality TV show. All the ratings would go up, wouldn't they? Yo, Jordan, if Friday is your birthday, and in case we don't speak, happy birthday, HBD. Yo, Lincoln, thank you for that. So as I've been advised to give shout outs at the end of each and every live stream, I will start giving out shout outs now. Scarlett, I will get off live stream in another like 2 minutes. We'll all get off, we'll all get some great rest, and we'll hang out again soon. So shout out Scarlett, Wheels, Len, What You Say, Yandi, Jordan, Lincoln, and the rest are here on Gilligan's Isle. Bumping the tunes. What a guitar solo. So I have another minute of a walk. So I'll end the live stream once I get to the place. Imagine I just said, April Fools, we're staying on for another hour. Well, Jordan, thank you. Yes, the rest is definitely much needed. See, What You Say gets it. Don't believe anything you see or hear on the internet. I say Tampa, and I'm not lying. I am going to Tampa. But there's always a chance, you really can't trust anybody nowadays. Lincoln, have a great night. I do use green screen. I'm just on a treadmill right now, and everything in the background is green screen. Okay, it's definitely time to end it. So everyone have a great night, get some great rest, and we'll hang out again soon. Peace.